away. A few smirks, a few looks of pure concentration, and a couple of looks like they're going to murder someone the first time they get a chance to. In particular, Audi Hansen. And that shows the intensity that is about to be unleashed upon the MVM Dome and all of your TVs at home, wherever you're watching around the world. This is it. This is the big one. It's the dream final in many people's eyes. Györi, Audi, ETO, against Vipers Kristiansand. We'll start with the reigning champions at Vipers Kristiansand. So many players to look out for here. Bella Gulden is going to be crucial for them if they're going to win today. She needs to hold things together in the center of attack. Rhoda Merck, top scorer for them this season. Marketa Yarnikova, 12 goals yesterday. If it's not working for her, they also have Ragnhild Dahl. Sunniva Anderson on the left wing, Yannick Nedlikova on the right wing need to have great games today. Katrina Lunda, though, if it doesn't work for her, it may not work at all for Vipers. Well, Gustav Ekstad, well, he's been smiling a lot. He's trying to remain as relaxed as possible. Just how relaxed he is, well, we'll find out. Györi, Audi, ETO, Three goalkeepers to choose from. Laura Gloser, Amandine Lenoir, Sylvia Solberg. I have no idea who's going to start. We'll find out in a second. Stina Oftedal will start in the centre back in attack. After yesterday, I'd say Ryu Yuhi will start in the right back position. Anna Hansen, the captain at left back. Lynn Blom and Karina Patea, either of them can do a real job. I reckon Lynn Blom will start on the line. And then the wings as well, all very effective. You could throw any of them out there, and I'm sure that Antonov's small team will throw them all out there at various points over the 60 minutes. German referees today, Micah Mertz, Tanya Kuttler. Big occasion for them. Good luck to the both of you. I'm sure you'll do perfectly well. And we'll know they've done perfectly well if I don't mention them again for the rest of this game. Key players, Katrina Lunder, 42 years of age, an absolute legend of the sport, and I'm so happy at the other end starting is indeed Amandine Lenoir. It's two heroes of the sport going head to head in the final. Perhaps going head to head for the very last time. And I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I'm absolutely pumped for this, and I hope you are as well. Let's hope the final lives up to expectations. It's the gold medal match at the EHF Final Four Women 2022. It's Chris O'Reilly here with you, live from the MVM Dome in Budapest. And it's the quasi-home side, Györi, who get us underway, attacking from left to right on your screens in the all green. Vipers in their changed kit of light pink and black, defending on the right-hand side. And it is, in fact, a backcourt trio of right-handers. So Veronica Kristiansand does get to start. It is Oftedal in the centre, and it is Mette Hansen in the left-back position. Kristiansand goes one way, then the other. She broke free from Gulden, but not after the referees blew the whistle. Vipers trying to step out of the 6-metre area and force some dodgy passes here early on. Kristiansand lays that one off, has to be recycled. Ball across to Oftedal, shot blocked down by Debelic, and it's a big block as well, which sends the ball over the halfway line and up for passive play. So shot has to come in here soon. Ball into the line is cut out, and a chance for Vipers to break. Looks like Györi have transitioned well in defence, so they'll start from the start. Ball across, broken through immediately, and there's your first goal of the game, kind of out of nowhere. That is who I mentioned could be the Achilles heel for Györi. Bella Gulden, she has been over the years, and well, not one to take on shots usually out of nowhere, but there was happy to burst through the defence. Much to the chagrin of Ambrose Martin. Gulden gets the scoring underway. Leitich with Blom laying it off, and Kristiansand breaking through there, going across the shooting arm, breaking clean through to make it 1-1. Vipers can now settle down in the attack. Rhoda Merck will go into her favourite right back position. A little hug with Stina Oftedal. So many of these players know each other so well. Usually playing together in big finals for Norway, now facing each other. Gulden over to Yarokova. Back to Gulden, cuts across, Yarokova, standing shot and well, picking up where she left off yesterday, Marketa Yarokova. And down the other end, Anna-Mette Hansen flies through and both defenses looking a little bit leaky here in the opening couple of minutes. Both teams going out at full throttle. That's a nice little nerve settler for Hansen, who can be a real confidence player in attack. Always will give everything at both ends of the court, but her shooting very much depends on how the early shots go for her. Yarokova lays it off to Gulden. Nedlikova coming in from the right wing. Taking out half out there for Murk. Back to Murk. Laura Murk, and that's saved by Lane On. First big stop of the day for her. Hansen across to Kristiansand, out to the wing, a bit of space there for the shot, but it's saved by Katrina Lunda. First opportunity for Victoria Lukacs denied. That's going to be an important battle as well. When I say denied by the post. The angle I saw, difficult to tell whether it was a save from Lunda. It was being too kind, but she still had to make the move to force that shot wide. Around comes Anderson on the left wing, receives it, lays it off to Murk. Going at it again, another save. Ball taken over the halfway line. Stina Oftedal drifts out to the left and earns a penalty. High challenge and the yellow card given to Anna Debelic. What will hurt more there is the penalty given away. And the arm slipped off one player and on to Oftedal. Two decent shooting opportunities for Nora Murk there, but both shots at a nice height for the keeper to save. Veronica Kristiansand with the penalty fires that one past Andrea Oslo Pedersen to give Györi the lead for the first time today. And the celebrations for every single goal, showing just how pumped these players are, just how crucial every single battle in this game is going to be. Yarokova. The Murk ball into the line is a great one and a brilliant save, but a penalty called by the German referees. A little tug on the jersey there on Anna Debelic by Lindblom. Let's look at that again, a real fired in pass in between two defenders. Great vision by Murk. The combination between her and Debelic has been wonderful all season long. Now the penalty by Gulden. Oh well, taking the penalties as well. Is she looking to repeat that 15-goal haul of 6 years ago? I think not, but interesting to see that she is taking on shooting responsibility so early. Nice that she's able to build some confidence in it as well. Oftedal. Hansen. And that one tipped onto the crossbar. Rebound picked up by Blom, and that's a good finish off the rebound as well. Right inside that left-hand post. Shot well tipped onto the crossbar in the first place by Lunda. And Lindblom, you can see, looking for the pass in the first place. Quickest to react and no stopping that one. Murk. Wing switch with Nedlikova back into Murk. Good movement here, and Anderson came sneaking in. Referee said no penalty, just a free throw in the end for the rebound that was picked up. Seemed a bit harsh on son of Anderson. She looked frustrated with that as well. A bit of contact, but not enough in the referee's eyes. Not a bad thing though to see the referees allow a bit of heavy hitting. Line switch with Debelic. Murk. And this time, no shot. And Yarokova locked down, and they would have been watching the highlights of the whole game, I'm sure, from yesterday, knowing that outstanding shot from your October, was so successful in the semi-final. Hand up the passive play. Ball out to the right wing. Nedlikova makes no mistake. Only needs a little bit of space. The former Györi player put away her first goal of the game. And the left wing down the other side. That's a good response. First of the day for Nadine Schatzel. Teams trading goals for fun at the moment. That passes the ball, and a chance here for Györi at the break. Picked up by Kristiansand. Little 1-2. And put away by Victoria Lukac. It's mistakes like that which Vipers cannot afford to make today. A simple mistake, a little slip out of the hands of Virakova. But it gives Györi a 2-goal lead for the first time today. Go down. Virakova. Good inside. Ball into the line is no good. But the referees bail Belic and Merck out with a free throw. Go for the line switch again. Quick pass out to the wing. Smart thinking. And the Györi defense a little bit of sleep there. For the second time in very quick succession. Nedlikova scores. That pass slips out of the hands of Anna Meta-Hansen. Again, good swarming transition defense from Györi. They're not allowing Vipers to break easily here. Good. Go down. Really good stuff again, and space on the right, but an attacking foul this time called against Vipers. That was unfortunate. Györi with the opportunity to break on the second wave. Orwell off it all go all alone. Of course she will. Clean off it all, going in where it hurts, over and over again. Nice breakthrough. Nice finish, 7-5. Clean off it all. So crucial to this team functioning the way it should. This weekend is not disappointing. Virakova lays it off as Anderson comes in from the left wing. Goes in as a second line player. Back across the Merck. She's looking for the gap on the far side. Knocks that one onto the post. Difficult shot for her. Did well to actually get any shot away in the first place. Vipers fans looking for the 2-minute suspension, but I don't think so. Around comes Nedlikova, sneaking in there. He's a second line player. They try to cause some kind of commotion, create some space. Ball across to Merck. Oh, nice stuff off the crossbar with the lob though. Oh, it's unfortunate. What a move by Northern Merck. And Györi, quick as a flash down the other end. Clean off it all. Gets hauled down. Bit of a heavy challenge, but just a free throw given. I'm pretty sure any contact with the head will not be appreciated today. Not that it's appreciated any other day, but I have a feeling, in particular today, I want to avoid contact with the nose. Empty switch. But Hansen didn't read the playbook there. Just saw the gap and went for it. And Anna Meta-Hansen is looking full of confidence and full of smiles as she fires in goal number 2. Such a fascinating shooting arm, so unlike any other player. When it's flowing, so good and difficult to stop as well. Chef comes in on the line. A bit of a change there early doors. That's a nice pass inside. A solid finish as well. Here's Chef. Makes it 8-6. Almost lost there by Györi in the attack. That was a nice move. Good movement off the ball in the first place, and a solid finish. Delight among the Vipers. Friends and family and fans. 11 minutes 30 played already. This is flying by. Györi with a narrow lead. Looking Just a little bit more confident here in the opening quarter. That's it. This time, shot is tipped onto the crossbar again. Last time the rebound was picked up by Blom. Kristiansand could not do it. This time around, Kristiansand just out of reach. Down the left hand side, Anderson saved down low by Leynaud. Györi push down the left hand side, tries to keep the ball moving. Gilden comes away with the steal, but not before the referees blow the whistle. To save onto the crossbar, the other end, down low. Not a bad idea to go for the near post, but well covered by the French keeper. Off it up, and held up. Ball into the line is a good one, and put away by Kristiansand. Gilden. Back inside to Gilden, who decides to slow things down. This game being played at an incredible pace so far, which I think will suit Györi just a little bit better. It's showing in the scoreboard so far. Still early days. Get off Kovac, breaks through, that's going to be a penalty. Good breakthrough, and showing that she has so many different weapons. As she did yesterday, her 12 goals came from a variety of positions and a variety of moves as well. Bella Gilden will take the penalty again, but this time against a different French goalkeeper. Laura Glozer coming on. Her first action of the day. Only faced one penalty yesterday, facing the second one today, but cannot stop Gilden. Goal number 3 for Bella. Bella Gilden will be moving to Lugi Lund next season. We're likely to be seeing her in the HF Champions League for a while in that case. Moving for family reasons, for special reasons. So it's a bit of a farewell for her. That ball from Ryu was an ambitious one, almost stolen, but it works out an absolute treat in the end. Ryu Györi sets up that goal down to the right hand side. And if Lukács makes it 10-7, no foul on this occasion, and a chance on the break here. Lukács again almost loses it, and gets herself a free throw in the end. That's good coverage in defense by Nordermerk. Another Hansen giving a break there. Ryu Györi coming in the right back position. Veronica Kristiansand moves into the left. Ryu lays it off to Pintea. And comes off the ball into the centre. Seen off the ball, takes on to Mori. Ryu, that shot wide to the right. After the crowd celebrating there momentarily, thought it went in, but it was on the wrong side of the net. Gilden across the Yarakova right into the hands of the keeper, but inside defending, and a penalty. Chancel asking, was it her? It was you, Nadine. Well inside the 6-meter area. For penalty number 3, Amandine Leynaud stays in between the posts. It'll be a fascinating battle developing between her and Gilden. Gilden wins this one again. 4 from 8 goals scored for Vipers by Bella Gilden. She's given a rest now. I think well deserved as well. She'll be back very shortly, I'm sure. Marta Tomac likely to come in, and has come in defense, and will play in the centre of that attack as well. Lukács lays it off to Oftedal. Ryu in the centre. Kristiansand. Chapchep very active in the centre of that defence. That ball almost stolen, batted away, and in the end the referee say it came off the foot of a Györi player. Ambrose Martin is complaining, but the referee seemed to have a good eye on it, and good defending there by Vipers. Let's look at it again. Tipped onto the foot of Kristiansand. Good defending from Marta Tomac, who's just come in. See if she can deliver in the attack as well. Chapchep on the line switch. Yarakova. To the right in the centre. And saved easily enough by Leonard. Kristiansand plays it out to the wing. Not a great angle and a clear save as well. Lunde and Leonard delivering the goods in between the posts for their respective teams so far. There's an overlap on the right hand side. This one is put away. No mistake. Jana Knedlikova, goal number 3 for her. Really delivering. Another former Györi player. Just about finding a way past. Nice pass across by Marta Tomac. And with that, Vipers back within 1. They were 3 down moments ago. They've refound their footing in this game. Oh, good stuff. Well, too many steps in the end taken by Oftedal. Looked brilliant to me at first glance, but what do I know? Merck goes down the left-hand side. Ball across. And a free throw given. Oftedal still asking what exactly happened there. Ball behind the back. That's excellently done. And put away. Really difficult situation as well for Sonova Anderson. She had to land in between 2 defenders on the ground. Well, that was clearly on her mind. You can see the way she jumped as well, but kept her composure. Look at that. Went for the near post in the end. Really good finish and then managed to not land on anyone. Excellent stuff from Anderson. Very impressive goal, her first of the day. Ryu, not saved fairly comfortably, but a free throw given. Vipers level now, 3 goals in a row for them. As you can see, 4.5 minutes since Györi last scored. Can Ryu change that? Or Ryu loses the ball there. Referees say cleanly. Chapchet lays it off to Tomac. Chance for them to break now, but it's good transition defense again from Györi. Second wave perhaps. Can Merck do anything? Lays it off to Anderson. Wasn't the best pass. Has to be recycled. Tomac looking for an option. And is held up well by Veronica Kristiansand in the centre of defense. But the attack, all of a sudden, not firing on all cylinders for Györi. Merck asking Tomac to calm things down here a little bit. Line switch on the way with Chapchet. Jarodkova comes into the centre waiting for it. Merck decides to go alone, lays it off eventually. Still no hand for passive play, ball into the line, and there's a penalty. They went route 1 in the end. They took their sweet time, just as Nora Merck asked them to, and in the end it delivers a penalty. Nice switch of the hands by Jarodkova to set up the assist.
And once again, a change in the goal.
It's goalkeeper number 3 already for Györi. Silja Solberg, Norwegian international, who knows all the Norwegians very well, facing Helle Gulden. The Swede steps back in her line to face Gulden, off the post, off. The first time one of these goalkeeper switches pays dividends. Solberg doesn't get a touch on it, but did enough to force Gulden wide. And the ball crashes off the post. Tension rising. Almost 20 minutes on the clock here. Ryu plays it off to Anna-Mette Hansen. And his attacker foul. Wow, no goal. There's an attacker foul by the line player. Love to see the replay of that. It was the right decision, a brilliant call, but I certainly didn't see it up here. I was too focused on Hansen. So, yeah, you can see that left arm of Frida Pintea holding back the defender illegally. Good call. But nice to go alone. And just a free throw given. He was looking for the penalty. A little smile between Oftedal and Merck. Blues ring around the MBM dome. You can see Oftedal was inside as she was looking for the attacker foul. Chapchet. Tomac. Back to Merck. Ball out to Anderson. Doesn't fancy it all. It's a heavy challenge. The referees are just give a free throw. Hand up for pass and play. Shot's going to have to come in here. Who's going to take it? Not much. Held up. Oh, great pass inside. Really good stuff. Held up the entire time as Jana Knedlikova snuck in, ghosted in behind the defence. So this will give a nice angle. Just sneaks in there. Perfect timing for the pass. The goal. 4 in a row for Vipers. Timeout for Györi. Martin not losing the head, all very practical instructions there, all focused on defense as well, little things that they should be able to fix, but little things that have led to this glut of goals for Vipers as they turned a 10-7 deficit into an 11-10 lead. Viola Györi rings around the arena as has done so often this weekend. Off the top, breaks through, and good save down low by Kristiansand. She's in the mood. Looks like she might have hurt herself a little bit. Or maybe that was just a little grimace, I don't know. It's okay if things hurt. She is 42 after all. Incredible athlete, and no sign of her finishing anytime soon. Over 8 minutes now. We can consider this a goal drought for Györi. Not much. Held up well, but I don't think she minds that at all. Gerardkova to Merck. Not the greatest pass. Hand up for pass to play again. Merck. Gerardkova standing shot into the bottom left-hand corner. The Vipers up by 2. Just a free throw given there. Nothing more. Hansen looking for the penalty there. Great angle for this goal. Right into the bottom left-hand corner. There's only one spot he could put that to beat the keeper. And a keeper like Amandine laid on. Look at this. Estelle and Zeminko into the backcourt in attack. It's been a while coming this weekend. Great to see. Here she is in the centre. And Zeminko to Hansen. Ryu waiting in the right back position. She's got the space, looking for the in-flight pass, but it's cut out. And a chance now on the left-hand side. Sunniva Anderson to make it a 3-goal game. And that's exactly what she does. 6 goals on the trot. The Vipers, Kristiansand. Second of the day for Anderson. You can see what they were trying to do. And Zeminko going for the in-flight shot. He's cut out. Hansen, Ryu, and Zeminko breaks through between 1 and 2 and earns the penalty, and a desperately needed penalty as well for this team who are close to 10 minutes without a goal now. Good block by Lukac, just created enough space in between the 2 Czech players for Zeminko to burst through and get the penalty. Not to take it. It's Anna Meta Hansen against Katrina Lunda. Hansen fires that one into the bottom right hand corner in off the post. And the goal drought is over. Györi back within 2. Nice finish. No stopping that one. I just love to see these replays of Anna Meta Hansen, the pure jubilation and anger and everything involved, the intensity in their face during these games. Amazing to see, and amazing to see is the shooting of Marketa Yankova. What a performance she's having this weekend. 12 goals yesterday, 3 so far today, and a big smile on her face with Yannick Nedlikova. Just sends the keeper the wrong way. The Vipers free to the good again as we edge towards the final 5 minutes of this first half. If you've just joined us, where on earth have you been? It's the final of the EHF Final 4 2022. Györi trailing at the moment against the reigning champions, Vipers Kristiansand. They have possession at the moment, winning the free throw taken by Blom. Enziminko trying to get this team flowing again. Hansen, that's down the left-hand side. Receiver waiting to receive the ball again from Enziminko. They set up down the left again. Hansen. Enziminko cuts inside one way, then the other. Tries to find the line. The referees eventually call for the free throw. Good defending down that right-hand side by Vipers yet again. Great concentration in the defense from the Norwegian side. Hand up for passive play. Ball out to Ryu. Enziminko with the shot. Oh, does it stay out? It does stay out. Katrina Lunda is a ball magnet at the moment. Nice pass inside, and well, who else is a ball magnet? Amandine Leonard. Nice save down low against Chapchet. Kristiansand could have gone down the right hand side there. Decided to cut inside instead. She's come in for Ryu, and 2-minute suspension. Well, there haven't been many of these so far today. Wanted so much. Gets that one for a bit of a cheap shove in the end. Let's look at it again. Yeah, that was really unnecessary. The ball was gone. There's the save. Good idea to shoot between the keeper's legs. And this is the one that just about stayed out. Great reaction there from Katrina Lunda. What a final so far. Enziminko. Ryu comes back in. Kristiansand in the left back position. Ryu for the extra woman. Oh, she's left it behind. Well, the ball got stuck in the ground. It's not happening for her so far today. She's going to stay on. But bouncing around the centre of that court, and you can see that's just one of those things. It just got stuck to the ground. Too much resin there. And these things piling up on you as a player, it'll dent the confidence as Györi and defense go to a 5-1 and Enziminko out of the top. Golden tries to spin past her, takes a tumble to take a few more seconds off the clock. They're deciding not to risk playing 6v6 and taking the keeper out. Lunda goes back in, playing a woman down. The space here for Golden is blocked down. A chance for now. Györi to break. On the right hand side, great pass over to Lynn Blom. Cuts it away, makes it a 2-goal game. We're now trademark celebration. Golden quite ambitious there from 9 meters. Good block down. And a great pass by Veronica Kristiansand. Cross court. Vipers lead down to 2. And with that, Ole Ekstad decides to take his first time out of the day. Vipers setting out their stall for the next attack and for the rest of the half, and very conscious of the fact there's just over 2 minutes left in this first half. The saving percentage for both both sides. 35%. Back underway. With no goalkeeper at home, so they do have to be careful of the ball here. Ball across. Anderson leaves it behind because it's a turnover. Player drifted inside the 6-meter area. Still no goalkeeper back. Eventually comes back, and the shot is over the crossbar. Oh no! Katrina Lunda goes down heavily as well. And focuses on the shot that went over. She came rushing back to her line. I'm not sure if she crashed into something. She's up on her feet, looking a little bit shaken. Let's look at it again. It was an empty net. And yeah, smacked her head off the post. And she went down. Well, thankfully not her head, but her hip. Still, that's gotta hurt. Good to see that she's up on her feet again. Absolute hero. Katrina Lunda. A bit of a disaster there for Györi. Was out an empty net to shoot into for a while there. Now, 2-minute suspension is over. It hasn't really punished Vipers at all. But Gerabkova cuts inside, lays it off, but it's picked up by Enzimenko. Pass break down the left-hand side, but Enzimenko decides to go alone. And she did that all herself. DIY handball. So Estelle Enzimenko earns the steal, lays off the pass, gets it back again in the sides. Well, I'm taking this all the way. Great vision to come across there and snatch the ball just before Merck can get her hands onto it. No stopping her from there. 1-goal game. Almost stolen again, but Gerabkova bolts the one in. But no goal. I can see exactly what the call was there. It looked pretty clear to me. It wasn't one of 2 referees. There's only one of me up here. Into the final minute now of this first half, and a chance for Györi to draw level. Enzimenko gets it back from Kristiansand. Lost it all back in. Ball across, great breakthrough. Oh, save! Lunda again. Point blank save from Veronica Kristiansand. And so Vipers now will have the last possession of this first half as they control the tempo. Gerabkova, they've had that last goal stricken off, but chances will be that she'll get another shot here if she's in the right position. Here she is, tries to beat the defender, spins around, passes across to nobody. In the end, there's 10 seconds left. They're going to have to get going here. Referee's call for the clock to be stopped. With 7 seconds remaining, so the floor can be swept up. Replay of that amazing save, really point blank stop there. Katrina Lunda said she needed to perform this weekend. A lot of hopes lying on her in the goalkeeper position, and she is delivering. So much. Berg. Time running out. Merck's broken through. Squeezes that one between the legs just before the buzzer. And the Györi players asking for steps, but Merck somehow snuck through just before and squeezed that one between the legs of the keeper. That looks like actually the referees are going to check the video replay to ensure that it was a goal. Looked pretty good to me in terms of scoring before that buzzer. It doesn't hard to check in these situations when you have the technology. The Vipers players already making their way off court. Only Exat waiting to see, but there's nothing they can do about it now. The referees have come to a decision. They have decided that it is indeed a goal. Little thumbs up there from the table. And with that, we have our halftime score. There's the spin around and the shot between the legs. Excellent determination and just shows exactly the type of player Nora Merck is right before the buzzer. And with that, Vipers hold a 2-goal lead at the break here in what has been an enthralling first half. It's really everything as a neutral you could have wanted. Both sides dominating for different periods, but the biggest game changer so far was a 6-goal run from Vipers when they went from 10-7 down to 13-10 ahead, and that's really changed the complexion of this game so far and given them a decent lead to hold on to. That's for sure. They've taken this game to Györi, and at the moment it's hard to see either team really dominate when we go into the second half. It's really, really tight. Technical errors, standout stat there, 8 for Györi. That's way too much for them in one half of handball. Scoring percentage fairly even, saving percentage as well. Both Amandine Leonard and Katrina Lunda performing admirably so far in the mid-30s. There's the goal timeline, and you can see that big gap in the second quarter of the game there from Györi. That's been the difference between the teams so far today. Your top scorers so far nicely spread out, Bella Gulden and Yana Klednikova leading the way so far, but surprisingly 4 apiece. Yevakova with 3 and Anna Meta Hansen leading Györi's top scorers with 3 so far. So that's where we are at the moment. Really no closer to knowing who's going to win this title, but it is the reigning champions Vipers with a 15-13 lead at the moment. I'll leave you with highlights from the first half and be back with you with live coverage here in Budapest in about 10 minutes time.
Természetesen azt nekem egyértelmű, hogy van ez a táblán egy. Ott kéne átdobni a labdát, biztos sokkal ügyesebben vagyok. Ne alázzál meg ennyire, hogy ez neki a jó. Hogy meg kell javulni, az leszek sokkal ügyesebb, de teljesen. Dehogy ne, te nagyon szuper vagy, dehogy van. Szépen ez itt egy ez semmi esély nem láttam, hogy ez össze fog jönni. Az van, hogy mindenkinek egy lehetősége lesz. Tehát, hogyha átdobjátok, vagy egy gólt dobtok, akkor mentek a második fordulóra. Egyértelműen ez lesz a következő szint, és aki túljut, ez a harmadik, és aztán meg lesz hogy miután egyáltalán idáig ötödök között. So very quickly, first you throw from here, if you throw inside the hole, you have the chance to throw from here. If you score again, okay, then you can continue from here. If you can still throw it in from here, you are amazing. But let's see, okay, let's see. Na, ki kezdi? Ki szeretne kezdeni? Van olyan... Ilyen udvarias vagy. Előrengedte a előre. Tényleg van kedved kezdeni? Jó, szuper. Edina. Lehet visszaszni. Igen, egy tapsot szeretnénk kérni az első dobomnak. Van a close for... Ez simán. Akkor te mehetsz is a másodikhoz. Na nézd, még. Várjál, végig dobálják, vagy most mindenki az... Nem, bocsánat, nem jössz. Igen, mindenki az az első. Majd meglátjuk, hogy ki tovább. De addig figyelj, hangolódjál rá. Hajrá, visszám a bragad. Let's be the second contestant. Will he score? Yay! Nagyon jó. Third contestant. Everybody together. Nagyon sok. De maradjuk velük semmi. Még kapsz te is ajándékot. Édesfiam, elnézést! Hívhetek egy engedélyt, hogy a két kisebb fiatalabbi kör még egyet dobhasson? Köszönöm. Gyere még engedélyt, két esélyet. Nyugi, koncentrálj! Nagyon jó. De gyerekek, hogy úgy remélem, hogy neked is két esélyed van, de lehet, hogy az első elég. Nem baj, még egy esély. One more chance. De nyugodj meg, érkezz meg. Igen! Na, 5 out of 5. 5-ből mindenki megcsinálta. Kezdjük előről a sor. Jössz, újra. Ez azért már nehezebb, it's a bit harder up here. Hoppá, gratulálom, tovább jutottál. Gratulálom. Na lássuk, az úriember. Hoppá, itt az első, hogy onnan sem fog menni. Ugye, tessék, ez is simán. Nem baj, még egy esély. This game probably will never end, but we'll have a meeting in such time. Drága, sajnálom. Tényleg, te is maradj itt velünk, mert majd kapsz ajándékot, csak már nem tudsz többen. Csak így játékosok kiesett. So, one more chance. Ez nagyon, that was really, really close. Ez közel volt. Gyere meg, koncentrálj. Sajnálom. Megint nagyon érdekes voltál. Nagyon csúszis, ahogy a mistake. Harmadik kört, ketten maradtatok, ha jól értem. Igen. No, let's see. Oké, ez most nem sikerült. Ha te bedobod, megyek ki, akkor mindjárt kiderül. Ha bedobja, akkor hál' Isten nem kellett. Még egyszer. Megyünk. One more round. Az első, aki be tudja dobni, az nyer. Ha most fél órán keresztül egyikőtök se... Oda néz! Wow! Az egy paksi lesz. Nice job. Figyelj, nézzük meg. Koncentrálj, nyugi. Okay, I told you this game is never gonna end. Adina? Ez az akkor ilyen. Addig megyünk. Gyere. Igen, addig megyünk, és tudjátok olyan, mint a 7-es párban. Ez like the 7 minute penalty at the end of the game. Na? És ez is van, bepattan. Csodálatosan. Megcsináltátok. Lássuk a bedobású koncentrát, nyugodtan mehet, figyelünk, és hoppá! Várjál, lemaradtam, mi van? Nem sikerül, akkor a nyertes. Megvan Edina, akkor egy nagy tapsot kéne, hogy mi a closer, Edina! És természetesen mindenki másnak is jár a nagy taps, everybody else deserves a big applause. Fogadjuk szeretettel az Unika nevében Fazekas Tamást, aki a szervező értékesítési igazgatója. And I would like to welcome from Unika, the sales director, Mr. Tamás Fazekas, handing over the presents. Az első helyemet a Györi Audi ETO játékosai által dedikált hivatalos E3 bajnokok ligája meccslabdát kap, illetve minden nyertesünk egy-egy Unika utas biztosítást egy évre az Unika Multikap oktomon. És ugye ezt csak magyar állampolgárok kaphatják, mert biztos, hogy kaphatja másik, csak ő nem tudja felhasználni. Még egy nagy tapsot kérnék szépen a játékosainknak, csodálatosak voltatok, szívből gratulálok. So all five contestants got one security package from Monica. Köszönjük szépen, thank you very much. One signed ball by Györi, the winner, got it as the main person. Thank you very much for Monica, nagyon szépen köszönjük az Unikának, köszönjük a játékosoknak. Nagyon klasszis félidő volt ez. Igen, nagyon imádtam, és másik kellene. Így van, így van, emojikat kellene utánozni. That means that the show you some emojis and you have to imitate. Follow the emojis. For me, let's see the first emoji.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the MVM Dome in Budapest, Hungary. Fans enjoying themselves as they embrace themselves for the second half of this final. It's the gold medal match of the EHF Final Four Women 2022. And it's the reigning champions, Vipers Kristiansand, with a 2-goal lead over 5-time champions, Györi, Audi, ETO, KC. A team that have really imprinted this EHF Final Four era. A team that have so often come here to Budapest and taken over, not just with their fans, but also on court. Won the title on 4 occasions. 3 of those occasions, it was by just a single goal. Will not be the case today. Will they be defeated for just the second time in the finals in this era? Back in 2016 was the last time when CSM Bucuresti, led by one Bella Gulden, scored a phenomenal 15 goals en route to victory. He's doing pretty well today as well. 4 goals so far for the Swede in what is likely to be her last EHF Champions League game. A lot of fascinating underlying tales in this game. Another one, Katrina Lunda, 42-year-old superstar keeper, 37% save rate for her so far today. Brilliant performance. Also, Amadine Lenoir has been making some stunning saves at the other end. These 2 legendary goalkeepers. Great to see them face off one last time. Here it is, 7 saves for Lenoir, 33%. Very decent, but I reckon we may see a switch up between the posts, and yeah, that confirms it, because the tracksuit top is on for Amandine, the tracksuit top is off for the Norwegian Silja Solberg, so she'll be facing many of her international teammates Anna Hansen, one of the top performers, the captain of the club. For Györi today, 3 goals for her so far. And Marketa Yanakova, 3 goals as well. She's been fantastic. Yana Knedlikova has been fantastic. Bella Godin has been fantastic. The final goal in the first half scored by Nordermer, who has the potential to be fantastic in this second half, which is just about to get underway. It's Chris O'Reilly here with you for the final of the EHF Champions League Women 2021-22 season. And it's Vipers in attack at the start of this second half with a 2-goal lead. Nordermer in the centre at the moment. Empty switch will bring Gulden in. And Chapchet in on the line. Ethan Wilson's coming in, and the first goal of the second half. Well, of course, this weekend it can only come from one person, Marketa Yanakova. She had a goal chalked off for a reason I'm still not sure about at the end of the first half, but no such misfortune this time around. Just gets that arm free and bounces it past Solberg. The Vipers extend their lead to 3, which is the largest it has been today. Hansen, immediate response, leading by example. Anna Hansen. No time for the defence or Lunda to react to that catapult of a shot. Still then, Yanakova lays it across to Merck, who finds herself not where she wants to be on the left-hand side of the court, so they slow things down, set up all over again. They'll go again, empty switch. Simple formula, brings Gulden into the centre, just trying to take some time off the clock, settle into this second half. Yanakova goes again, this time the shot is a bit too high. Ball over to Kristiansand, back into Oftedal, little 1-2 between the 2 Norwegians, against the Norwegian side, and it's a Norwegian Veronica Kristiansand pops up with another one. Today she's been so good in going into these one-on-one battles and coming through the defender as well. Pure power, and then the composure for the finish to bring Györi back within 1 after only 2 minutes of this second half. Good, into the line, maybe could have gone long, but it's stolen, and all the way coast to coast, Stina Oftedal, and we're level. That's a Norwegian pair, whichever way you want to look at it. 2 Norwegian goals, but for the girls in green. And Stina Oftedal comes away with the ball and goes all the way from 9 meters to 9 meters. Makes it 16-16. This time Yanakova comes into the centre. Lays it off to Gulden. Tries to put a bit of pace on the ball. But looking for the line, comes off the foot of the defender, and a free throw given. Hansen happy with that. She's happy with everything she's doing at the moment, so every right to be. Anderson, Mert, hand up for passive play, standing shot again. I don't know how they keep standing off her, but Marketa Yanakova punishes them yet again. Goal number 5 today. In the form of her life this weekend in Budapest. I said before the game, they needed a performance from her, or a similar performance from somebody else again today, and so far she's delivering. And that's why they lead at the moment. Nice spin, and the shot is wide to the right though. Not sure that Kristiansand got her bearings before she took that shot. Bert gets inside, Gulden lays it off. Oh, it's smart moving again. And Yana Knedlikova, not for the first time today, ghosting in and punishing a lackadaisical Györi defense. Oftedal has been running things nicely in the center of this attack. Took a bit of a break towards the end of the first half, but is back in marshalling this Györi side again. And this, at the moment, based on form, is the best Györi backcourt with Hansen on the left-hand side. Kristiansand on the right hand side, Oftedal in the centre, and Hansen yet again fires one in, and it's a battle between the left backs at the moment. Hansen on one side, Marketa Yerakova on the other, and as soon as I say that, another one brought in, and it's Marketa. I didn't expect at the start of this weekend I'd be saying her name quite so often, and in such glowing terms as well. Goal number 6, ball inside is no good. A chance for Vipers to break, or they decide to slow things down. 2-goal lead back in hand. Gildan out to the right hand side to Nora Merck. She decides to go alone this time, and Merck fires it in for the first time in the second half. Well, Vipers full of confidence again, just as it looked like Györi were taking hold, as they did in the semi-final yesterday. Vipers strike back. And this final is really delivering over and over again. And we haven't seen her take on too many shots from the outside. And there she just felt the defence was a bit asleep. Anna Hansen, meanwhile, takes a shot which, every time she's gone for the top right-hand corner, Katrina Lunda has been more than equal to it. That's the third time she's saved from one of those shots. An important save as well for Vipers. Check on the line switch, and it's almost just out of the reach of Oftedal. Almost snatched away there. So then into the line. That's going to be a penalty if it's not a goal, but it is a goal. And Lisa Chapchet, well, he's a bit of a revelation in this final. This time, Kristiansand can't spin free. Held up well by Gulden. Oftedal dishes out to the right. Plenty of space on the wing there. That's a good finish by Victoria Lukac. Good control by Oftedal. And a much needed goal on the wing as well. You have to be impressed by Vipers in the way that they managed to control the game here. They're not off-put by any sudden increases in form or fortune that Györi had at the beginning of this second half and during the first half as well. Ball into the line, almost stolen, picked up, and it's picked up by Chapchet. Does so well to wrestle that out of the hands of two defenders. Tomac has come in for Gulden. And this time the shot at the near post by Yerakova. It's well covered. An important save for Solberg as well. Oftedal into the line, picked up, but free throw given. And a 2-minute suspension on top of that. Yerakova gets her first suspension. Well, a deserved 2-minute break, but not the one she would have wanted. Holding on to the back there. So a chance now for Györi with a 1-woman advantage to cut the deficit further. Hansen, great pass back. And penalty given after the shot goes straight into Katrina Lunda's head. They pushed off balance there. Oftedal after that sweet little 1-2 between her and Hansen. And now it's Lindblom. He'll take the penalty. Katrina Lunda decides to step out to 4 meters to face Blom, and the lob, just goes in off the other side of the crossbar. Gorgeous finish from the Swede. Takes a lot of nerve to put away a penalty like that, particularly from a line player, but she had all the nerve in the world. Just sneaks in under the crossbar. I wonder how confident she was as that one floated through the air. Ball behind the back to Merck. She goes down. Just about holds onto the ball to get the free throw. With a little bit of a discomfort there, but back up on her feet. Vipers need to be careful here. No goalkeeper at home as they look to play 6-3-6. Györi stepping out here, trying to force the turnover. Oh, that's a nice pass in to Anderson. Oh, really good stuff. Sort of Anderson, just like we're seeing from Fendakova, sneaking in there, really not being paid attention to. It seems to be a bit of a weakness in the Györi defense, but no weakness in the Györi attack at the moment. They're back on flying form. We've seen Oftedal again at the center of almost everything good they've done today. Ragnhild Dahl, who's come in during the suspension, nothing she can do about it. The Village comes back in on the line. Still a few seconds left on this suspension, but London will come back in a moment. Dahl, back to Merck. Merck into the line, and penalty called. Bit of a simple penalty to give away, but Marta Tomac was in the right place. Veronica Kristiansand asking why. Just a little shove, but enough to convince the referees to give the 7-meter throw. It was Gildan taking all the penalties in the first half. Will she hit the post? Now it's Nora Merck, who doesn't wait around. Waiting for nobody there, not even the keeper. It looked like Solberg was caught off guard there. Goal number 3 of the night. Good stuff, Nora. 3-goal lead maintained after that suspension, so they've done well, really, Vipers. That ball spilled out of the hands of Hansen. Tamori lays it off to Tomac. Merck happy to slow things down, no need to rush if you're a Vipers player at the moment. Tomac has a look around for an outlet and lays it off to Dahl. Ragnhild Dahl, who scored 3 goals in the final last year, has had an outstanding season, but has played second fiddle this weekend. Guyarkova, her chance now to impress Anderson. But the Dahl, he's got the arm to shoot, and it's blocked down and picked up by Solberg. Chance on the left-hand side here. But good defending in transition from Vipers. The ball in is just about picked up by Grina Pintea. Marta Tomac goes down heavily. It stays down as well. Like a smack in the head for Marta Tomac. Hopefully she's okay. Thankfully back up on her feet. I think it was a shoulder of Pintea that crashed into her. And there was the block from Pintea moments before. Anxious faces among the majority of the crowd here. And what a crowd it is as well. Exactly what you want to see, and we all believe this sport deserves. Oftedal, they're set to the right. Ryu gets caught, and good defending there by Dahl. Oftedal to Ryu again. Ryu finds a way through this time and gets her first goal of the game. And great for her personally that she's able to come back in the second half, put her first half woes behind her. Nice movement there, cuts inside through the legs of the keeper who was waiting at the near post. Goal number 1 for the Korean international today. Goal number 21 for Györi. There. Looking to the pass, behind the back to Shabchev, doesn't quite work out, so a free throw given. Gildan back in the centre of attack. Gets it back from Merck, but it wasn't on the move, so has to keep the ball moving by hand. Passive play warning is up by the referees, so not many passes left. They need a shot here soon. Gildan. Merck looks to go high, Nora Merck. Well, it hasn't worked for much of the game, but in this second half, starting to find her range. Ball out to the left wing to Schatzel. Ready, Schatzel. With an immediate response. And a change in between the posts for Györi. Yes, Blauser comes in. Blauser, who was voted by you, the fans, as the all-star goalkeeper of this season. They're getting her chance to shine in the final. Meanwhile, free throw given as Susanna Tamori, in a rare moment in attack, gets hauled down. She's coming at left back. Gildan in the centre, giving the instructions for the line switch. Around comes the Belic. Ball back in. Oh, really nicely worked. And that combination of Norimer and Anna de Belic working a treat yet again. We haven't seen it too much today. They really do have a brilliant understanding. And with that, a timeout call by Ambrose Martin. His side trailing by 3.
Please join us and say
Just over 16 minutes left in this contest, and the time has really flown by. Not in the favour of Györi. They came back really quickly at the start of the second half, drew level at 16-16, but you have to credit Vipers. They managed to find another gear and managed to stay on top in this contest, which is no mean feat. Ryu, pass across to Kristiansand. She tries to wriggle her way through and gets a bit of a soft penalty in the end. It was the right decision. Nonetheless, Gildan coming in across. And it is going to be she who won it will take it. Reina Pintea. They really mix up the penalty takers here at Györi, don't they? Pintea stepping out to about 8 meters. Makes no difference. She rockets that one in. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And the majority of this 15,400 crowd, which is a brand new record for women's club handball, was in raptures. And with a bit of booing as they didn't like the fact that Gildan was arguing that Kristiansand moved her foot. Not a bad call. Have to see the replay there. Tamori still in at left back. Receives it on the wraparound. Gildan in the centre. Back out to Tamori. Broke through. And the first goal of the game for Susanna Tamori. They're all contributing now. Another former Györi player looking to come back and haunt their former team on the biggest of stages. We're into the final quarter now. 3-goal game. And Györi knocking and knocking on the door, but unable to break them down. Ball across, a stolen, great steal by Sunniva Anderson. Managed to stay out of the 6-meter area as well. What a weekend she's had. The only recognised left wing in the squad, and she has performed above expectations, I reckon. Tamori, wrap around with Chop Chat, and in comes Gildan to the centre. Gildan bounces at 9 metres, lays it off to Merck into the Belic, who's in a real fight. Free throw given. Vipers living on the edge here, playing 7v6, but they know what they're doing. The last thing they want is a couple of empty net goals to be shot into. Which means they have to be really careful on the ball here. Go down in the centre. Switch again. 2 line players in there. Oh, Gilden gets the ball back, but she was already on the way home. Tamori behind the back, but nobody's there, and the keeper has to get back here quickly. Ball over to Hansen. Kristiansand in the left back position. 1-2 between the two of them. Anna Meta Hansen. Rio Yunhan with a brilliant pass inside, and a touch from Lunda, but not enough to keep out Trina Pindea. I think Vipers on the other end can be called a bit over-egging the pudding there. 1 pass too many. Not really using the 7v6 advantage. Just kind of getting in a bit of a fuss about it. Here's a line switch again with Debelic. Moves it off to Merck. Gilden. Somebody wants to take on the shot here. Merck decides to go. That's going to be a penalty, is it not? It is indeed. Foul from Pastel Edzaminko. Bit of hesitation there on the breakthrough. But had the advantage. Yeah, was clearly an act of shooting. Edzaminko took her arm. So Merck earns the penalty. Gilden to take the penalty. She missed one already, doesn't miss this one. 3-goal lead restored for Vipers. Number 5 today for the Swede. Nice finish against Klauser. The way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Amandine Leno come out for one last hurrah. Ryu held up well on this Vipers defense. So full of confidence at the moment, making the right moves. The one player is really a thorn in their side. There's the woman on the ball at the moment. Off the ball. Nice pass to Ryu. And Ryu Yunhee gets goal number 2 of the day. And it's the same formula. Oh, second half long really. 2 goals between the sides and 3 goals. 2 goals, 3 goals. Trading goals for fun here, but most importantly, Vipers maintaining their lead. Gilden. Tamori looking to break through. Oh, wow. She looked a bit lost there for a moment, but Susanna Tamori knows to find a way to the goal. And Györi with a huge let-off there because they literally threw the ball into the hands of Katrina Lunda, but the referee says they took the throw off in the wrong place. And they get the ball back. So it was a bit unconventional there, Susanna, but got the job done. 28-25. Pressure building on the 5-time champions. They need to find a way back. Off the ball. Lays it off to Hansen. Great breakthrough into the top right-hand corner. Anna Meta Hansen delivering over and over again. Brilliant combination between her and off the ball. Makes the initial movement, draws the defender. And Hansen lasers one into the top corner. And it continues. Tamori, Gilden, heavy challenge by Edzaminko, looking to wrap her up early, but I still don't think they mind that too much. Bird, ball in, Debelic, finish. A combination again, Anna Debelic, and the shot is tipped out. Oh, brilliant stuff from Katrina Lunda, goes hurtling into the LED boards. Tips that ball away. Let's look at the replay of that, please. Brilliant stuff. 42 years of age, flying back in between her posts. Well, she won't thank Kristiansand for making her run in and out over and over again, but goodness me, it's working a charm. Debelic on the line switch again. Gildan. Tamori. Gildan. And Zamiko comes out. Wraps her up again, but I'm not sure it's doing too much. Tamori. Hand up for passive play. Merck has some space and lobs it right into the hands of the keeper. There's an empty net to shoot into. Not anymore! She saves it outside of the 9-meter area. What is going on here? Katrina Lunda. What do you call that? An active defense? Does that even count as a save? I don't know. First of all, the lob shot, no good. Clauser doesn't fancy the shot herself, lays it over to Pintea, but look who's there. Outside of her 6-meter area. That's incredible. Wow. The legend grows. Tomac comes in, overlap down the right-hand side, saved again by Clauser. Goalkeeper not back yet, but she is back now. Optedal. Ball into the line to Blom. This time it's put away. And it remains in that 2-3 goal margin, despite everything we've just seen. May have been able to go alone there, Merck. Good finish by Blom. Down the other end and a timeout. Ole Ekstad. Well, it's been unconventional how Vipers are doing this, but they're doing it. And that's been the case all weekend long. And they hold out. 7.5 minutes left. Superwoman on your screen there. No doubt about it. Saving percentage is not looking amazing at this point, but the kinds of saves she's making is phenomenal. Laura Gloser, 2 saves in a row now. She's come into the game at the right time. And come into form, it seems, at the right time. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Tomac receives it from Merck and held up by Ryu in the center of defense. Still playing 7v6 here, Vipers. Pass across to Merck. Tomac tries to wriggle free, ball into the line, have to keep fighting here. Free throw given after all of that. And a 2-minute suspension on top of it. And it's Györi gets her marching orders. See again, over aggressive as soon as Tomac had gotten past her. She needed to let go, held on just a little bit too long. And now Vipers can afford to bring Katrina Lunda back in and play 6v5 in attack. A bit more space to play with as well. Maybe 2 line players, 2 backcourt players. Gildan, across the Merck, behind the back, his option there, the wing, goes back to Gildan. Hand up for passive play. Develic almost loses it, picks it up again herself. Gets a free throw. Györi fans on their feet, calling for passive play and the turnover. Almost lost it there, but Hansen tipping it back into Develic's hands. And then decides, look, I'll just go for it. Well, these replays are amazing. The tension palpable here. As I said, a new record for women's club handball. 15,400 in attendance today. An amazing attendance and exactly the audience these 2 teams at this occasion deserves. And these 2 teams are delivering for this occasion so far. 6.5 minutes left now. 2 goals between the sides, and you feel Vipers really need a goal here from somewhere. It's been a while. Murk plays it into the line. Good pass, good finish. Elisa Chapchet delivering yet again. Hansen off the ball, runs into traffic and bounced into the top left-hand corner by Estelle Enzimico. Quick response from Györi, as we've seen so often today. Vipers toiling, battling their way to every goal. And so often, Györi just come down the other end and respond, but they haven't responded enough. So 45 seconds left on the suspension. Chapchet, yet again, the outlet. And penalty this time. Inside defending by Enzimico. Clear to see from the replay. Well spotted by the referees. And Bella Gulden makes no mistake again. What a performance. Bella Gulden, maybe not known as the shooter she once was, but she's shooting mighty fine today. That one into the bottom left-hand corner. And so many players in this team you can trust with responsibility like that. Gulden, definitely one of them. She's proving. And another timeout for Ambros Martin. And his final timeout, in fact. And it's come quite early. Those final words from Anna Mette Hansen says it all. They find themselves in trouble here, Györi. They drew level. 16-16 at the start of this second half. But they've been chasing ever since. They've been knocking. They've been huffing and puffing on that defensive door, but they haven't knocked it down yet. Enzimico finds a way through again. 2 goals in a row from that right back position. Makes it a 2-goal game again as we creep into the final 5 minutes of normal time. I see down to my left that the stage for the podium is being rolled out. Will it be needed yet? Still too difficult to know. Anderson lays it off to Murk. Oh, it somehow goes in, off to the post, and it's Yarovkova again. With a standing shot that'll be made famous by this weekend. Ball into the line is no good, and the referees bail Györi out there with a late call for the free throw. It would have easily been nothing. And if so, Sunniva Anderson was away on the fast break. Marketa Yarovkova has made this EHF Final Four her own. And standing shot again, sending the keeper the wrong way, bouncing it in off the post and the crossbar, just over the line. Off it on, back to Hansen, out to the wing, Schatzel, saved! And well, that looked like a mile away was going to be saved by Katrina Lunda. That's just the aura she has about her at this moment. Save number 11 today. And just look at the way she tracked that arm and made it look almost easy in the end. It's not easy. Enziminko out of the top of the 5-1 defense again. Anderson goes in as the second line, ball across the mark. Gildan looks for some space, wrapped up by two players. Free throw given. Well, Vipers can now afford to try and take precious seconds off the clock, and I did say it earlier. Amadine Leno would have one last hurrah. Here she is. The two goalkeeping legends face to face. Gildan goes one way, then the other, lays it off the end of Kova. Ball down, ball into the line is no good. Free throw given. This will suit Vipers down to the ground. 6 passes left, according to Gildan. So they have the full length of this passive play warning. Gabelic, Gildan, Merck lets it go alone. Ball behind the back into the wing. Anderson will go for it. Saved. Renaud. And away goes Optedal down the right hand side. Enziminko. Saved. Katrina Lunda. Rebound picked up. And yet another big stop from the living legend of this sport. And that's what it's all about. These two keepers delivering save after save here in the crunch time. And those pictures speak for themselves. 2.5 minutes left. 3 goals. Vipers have to play with. Ball into the line. Can they make it 4? They can. Anna Debelic puts this game on the edge. Another save, and that, I may just say it now, with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, that may be that trophy is staying in Kristiansand, barring an absolute catastrophe here for Vipers. What a performance. What a performance. Yarapkova, Gildan. Gildan looks for the outlet. Yarapkova down the right hand side. She looks to go through alone. She's happy to earn the free throw. They'll take a few more precious seconds off the clock. They all know it now. Hand up for passive play. Gildan. To Merck. Off the top of the crossbar. And they know they'll try to push things here. Stranger things have happened, but this would be the strangest of them all. They need a shot here. Off the ball. Ball out to the wing is a good one. Open shot from the wing, and it's put away by Victoria Lukacs. 33-30 with 1 minute left. And Györi not even stepping out to try and intercept here. They know it's done. Vipers Kristiansand are going to retain the title. A club which at the beginning of Katrina Lunda's career were playing in the 3rd tier of Norwegian handball. Here, in the autumn of her career, or the winter of her career, who knows, is going to win the title for the 2nd time in a row. When she joined this club, she said, the last thing I would have dreamt of is of winning the EHF Champions League. They're about to do it 2 times in a row. A nice lofty in-flight pass was really onto nothing, but it doesn't matter now. They're celebrating already. There's 17 seconds left on the clock. Györi, my troopers keep pushing here. That'll be the final goal of the game. Katrina Lunda isn't even going to pick up the ball, because you know what? They've done it again. Vipers Kristiansand are the champions of the EHF Champions League 2021-2022 season. They've conquered the EHF Final Four for the 2nd year in a row, and they've done it against a side that have imprinted this era of the competition. Well, now we can say there are 2 clubs that have imprinted this era of the EHF Final Four.